All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today we are doing a painting stream. So we're doing hobby. And today we'll be doing the terrain from the Bolt Action starter set. So, I can't even get it all in frame. So, Bolt Action Warlord Games starter set. Wage World War II on your tabletop. I wish I could get this all in frame. So here's lovely people playing this game. So it's a miniatures war game. Comes with a bunch of soldiers, U.S. and German. We're going to be working on these little houses, these ruined houses. Doesn't come with the half track. That's a cardboard standee. Yeah. So, Bolt Action. Recruit, assemble, paint, battle. This set comes with a 64-page field manual, 12 hard plastic German Grenadiers, 12 hard plastic U.S. Rangers, hard plastic Ruined Farmhouse. Okay, double-sided gaming mat, 6 Bolt Action order dice. Was it 8 6-sided dice, punch board, and dice bag. Yeah. All right, that's what we've got here. So again, that is Bolt Action. All right. Raven, hello. I am painting up the terrain for a World War II game. So this is what it's going to look like. So, let me make sure the stream is running. Real quick. Is the microphone okay? Because the microphone is a little far from me. Because you can see there's all this. I got a lamp, wires. I got another lamp behind me. So much stuff in the way. Okay. So we are setting up stream now. These hobby streams are a little hard to set up. Okay. Here is title. Category good? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, is the microphone working? Okay, is the microphone working? Okay. All right, that's my voice. That's my crazy voice. Yeah. Oh man, so check out all my paints. You know, we're going to be building, well, we already built this. This was pretty actually difficult to build. So we're going to paint it up now. So this ruined World War II building. And let me see if there's a picture in the book. So here I'm gonna show the book for this game. Let's flip through it a little. So look at it. You're watching Game of Thrones right now? Game of Thrones is awesome. Which Game of Thrones? The first one? Or what season are you on? Or is it like the new ones? Like what is it? Something of the Dragon? House of the Dragon? And then there was another one. Night of something. So yeah, look at these. This is a World War II game you could play with little model figures and tanks and everything. Yeah, no problem. It's weekend. You know, we all relax. Oh man, look at that. That's is that Pegasus Bridge over there? Cool. Yeah, look at this D-Day landing over here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you build and paint these models. So you have to assemble the model kits of the people, paint them up, and then you could play the game. Yeah, it's the first one. Cool. Have you never seen it before? Or you know, is this the first time you're watching it? Look at this big war game table. You're gonna have like a lot of houses, terrain, and then the soldiers moving around. So that's how this gets played. So these are the good houses. We don't have these. But we have the Ruined Farmhouse here. This is what we're going to try to paint up. We're going to paint it up like this. See? So we got like grays and beige. It's your second time watching it? It's such a great show. Really great show. I have the novels the original novels in audiobook. And I do have to finish that because my friends say there's a lot in the novels that are not in the TV show. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be painting up today. Alright. Painting stream. You're enjoying it more the first time? Yeah. It was so shocking the first time because, like, fantasy things were not, you know, so dark and gritty like that, you know? So it was so new to see. Oh, and then imagine you were 15. Oh my gosh. You're making me feel old, Raven. So shocking, right? And then there's the scenes with the women's. Oh man, that's so shocking. Before, fantasy was all like heroic knights and, like, you know, like magical dragons and wizards and stuff like that. But Game of Thrones just went so dark, right? Yeah. Very dark. But, you know, it's interesting. It's cool to see it that way. Alright. How do we start? So we're going to do the stonework in grays. And then the plaster, stuccos, in like a beige color. And then this roof and flooring in browns. And then, I'll try. You know what? Okay, so I think I'm just going to dry brush the whole thing. Yeah. I was originally thinking of just trying out makeup sponges. Like, I might try it a little bit. But, we'll see how it goes with just dry brush. I mean, you know what? We'll experiment on, like, the smaller parts, like, say, these, to use the makeup sponges. Alright, let me lower the tripod so we could get closer to this. Okay, let me move this. Oh, no, if you want to see, like, World War II figures. So these are some of them that I've started to do, these World War II guys. See? And then they would be like, see how they could go behind the buildings, the houses and stuff like that. So really cool. Yeah, it's a game I really want to get into. Yeah, it's definitely a magnificent TV series. 13. Oops. Okay. Sorry. That's a friend texting me. 13 years. It's 13 years old now? And still one of the best? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how time passes. Definitely also, what was the new one? Like House of the Dragon was really good. So I really enjoyed that one a lot. That one shows House Targaryen. Oh, let's move our little dudes out of the way. Okay. So I think we'll start with grays. We'll start with the dark gray. This is zinc. Yeah. The darkness is doing a really cool job. Oh, darkness. Yeah, with the Lego Yamato. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish I had one, but they look very expensive, if I recall. I know Lego is so expensive. Alright. We'll use that. I've got some dry brushes here. We'll start out with Americana Zinc as our gray. You don't know where he found it? I think he got it as a Christmas gift from his family. So, pretty awesome gift. Oh, okay. Let's okay, we're gonna start by moving the tripod forward. Maybe I have to raise the tripod a little bit. Okay. Is it all in frame? Okay. Let's start with this. Okay. Got some gray paint there. All right, let's see if I feel like this makeup sponge thing will be too messy. But you know what? Let's experiment and see how it goes. All right. Put that like that, and then we see if we could just tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. I feel like it's not very precise. But yeah, and the idea is that because we're just like tapping it onto the model, see how the black paint, so we spray painted the whole thing black first. So the gray, because it's a spongy thing, will stay on the outside on the raised areas and then not be in the recesses where we want it to stay black. See? Yeah. So we just tap, 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 tap. And hopefully this will be a speedy paint. We're getting some on the parts we want to be stuck up. You know what? Let's just tap the whole thing. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to dry brush after, but this is like an initial coating. You know? It's more of an experiment. I do, you know, it's just hard to hold is the thing. It's not the ideal way to apply paint. See, there's like rubble there. Okay. We're gonna get paint all over our fingers anyway, so let's just go with it. I think we'll dry brush for the main house, but to experiment on this one is fine. Yeah, I think I don't like using the sponge. That's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, darkness is very lucky. That was a very great gift. Do you have pollen allergies? Oh, I have a lot of allergies. I have all sorts of allergies. I have allergies to pollen, dust, food allergies. That's why I go to the doctor a lot, you know. My eczema is an allergy condition. That's where I get all rashy. I get rashes from everything because I'm just allergic to everything. So food, you know, pets, just dirt in general. So I have to keep clean. Oh man. So yeah, it's starting to get allergy season. You know what I did last year? Your cars is dirty. You just have to clean it. Yeah. Let's see. You're saying because there is a lot outside and your boss is so sick. Oh, yeah. That's why my voice sounds nasally all the time, because my nose is stuffed up. It's like, here's my breathing. My nasal nose breathing is just always stuffed up. So I breathe through my mouth a lot. Alright. Fudge. We're getting paint. We're going to get paint on just about everything. Alright. So that's what painting with the sponge is like, which I think I don't like. Let me, okay. So since I have paint all over my fingers, let me just wipe it off with a paper towel. Yeah. So what happens? You have to wash the cars and everything constantly. I know here when it's real like earlier this year we cut down our tree. We used to have a tree in our front yard, but the branches were getting rotten. Something was wrong with the tree. So we had the whole tree cut down. But every year before, when the tree was healthy and good, when it was pollen season, oh my gosh. So, like, I think it's like yellowish green, like dust would be all over the driveway, the cars, the porch. You know, it wouldn't go away until like it rained or there was like a lot of wind, but so much pollen everywhere. Like a mimosa tree? I actually don't know what kind of tree it was. I should have taken a picture of it before we cut it down. Yeah. Is it becoming expensive to clean all the cars? I would imagine. Alright, let's try with the brush. So, what we do with the brush is we just dip it there, and then we are going to so much, oh man, so much better than the sponge. Okay, I don't know why I use the sponge. At least they have a handle. Yeah. So since this is a ruined building, a ruined house, we don't have to be very precise in our painting. Yeah, so it's fine. We actually don't have to paint the bottom, but just a little bit would be fine. Yeah, that went so much quicker. We are getting a lot of paint on the gloves, but that's fine. Let's see. You also opened 3 of your 4 Pokemon packs you got? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, nothing really cool? But it's the game, so you buy Pokemon again. Yeah, I used to be into card games, too. I used to be into, what was it? Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Card Fight Vanguard. So many. So, I'm just gonna go like this. See, the brush is nicer, I think. Yeah, I think, you know, all the YouTubers that do this were trying to find a new YouTube video to make. And then all of them were like, oh yeah, you just use makeup sponges. That's the new thing. And, you know, they make so many YouTube videos about using the makeup sponges. But you know what? I don't think it really works that well. Okay, so here we are. I might not be centered because there's a lot of the tripod and so many wires are in the way. Yeah, doing these live streams, it's not video games. It's just a lot of equipment to set up. The iPad has to be on a tripod. I have like 2 lights. Well, 3 lights. Yeah, 3 lights. I have the microphone stand. So it's just difficult. Let's see. You're also happy the website's not a scammer? Those are true Pokemon cards? Yeah. Were you able to complain and report them? Maybe there's a way to get your money back. I know if you do through eBay, there's sometimes guarantees, or through Amazon, they will give you your money back and, you know, report the scammer. Da-da-da. But you didn't get any good cards at all? Oh, man. Yeah, that's not fun. But yeah, I didn't get good cards a lot also when I was collecting. I want to get the new Gundam card game, but that's too expensive also. And then, don't laugh at me, but there's also a new My Little Pony card game that came out. The cards just look really cool, and I'm a fan of the show. Oh man, they just look super cute. Alright. There. Okay, so we're getting our first colors down on this gray. Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright. Let's see. It's hard because website, maybe clue. No way, your childhood? Yeah. Everything from our childhood is like so, popular again. There was a Transformers card game that I bought a bunch of, but nobody ever played it, so I stopped collecting it. But I got really nice sets. I have to show those off sometime because the cards were so nice, especially all the Transformer character cards were holographic, foil, and it was really cool looking. Okay, let's paint our house. Yeah. So yeah, there used to be a Transformers robot card game. It wasn't too popular, but I bought a bunch of it. Luckily, when something is not popular, you can find good deals for cheap. Very cheap because not a lot of people are buying it. Da-da-da. Alright. Well, it's going to be a pretty imprecise painting, but it'll be fine. Da-da-da. Alright, let's go around the house. Let's see, what will be your next purchase for the stream set? What stream set? You mean for streaming like this? Oh, I don't know. I wanted to get a new iPad, so that way because this iPad it's getting old. It's like a little slower, and also it doesn't hold a lot of memory. And there's a lot of things I wanted to do for especially the YouTube channel. Like, I was experimenting with using, Grok Imagine to do AI animations, just for like fun little things. And I was able to do it, but the iPad didn't have enough storage to, save all the video files. And also when you're making thumbnails for things, it takes up so much storage for all the graphics and stuff. And this, especially when you're taking photos of things. Yeah. Streaming, the microphone I have is good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And the new lights I have are pretty good. It was really cool when I first started streaming, and then I bought the colored lights to do the YouTube shorts. So those were always fun. Eventually, I want to see. I need a friend to help me buy a PC computer because I don't use a PC computer. But eventually, one day, if somebody shows me how to do it, I want to be one of those VTubers. You know, like those people that stream and is like an anime character on screen. One day I want to do that kind of thing, but I just don't know how to do it. It looks pretty technical, but hopefully the technology gets easier to do. Then, like, right here, I'll be like an anime character talking to you, like, blah, 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 blah. Here's, you know, you know, I think I have a good character voice to be a weird anime character. For some video montage, yeah. Like cool editing effects would be cool. Like, I made like some cool robot animations on Grok AI. Okay. I think there's more inside that I did not get, especially under. Oh, this, how do I hold this? Yeah. So eventually, you know, as the channel grows, I mean, the channel is really not growing that much. So we're just basically doing this for fun. I even had the YouTube channel had one person unsubscribe today for some reason. I think because I haven't posted a lot of shorts lately. Like only the, you know, the video game streams, and a lot of people only subscribe to watch the YouTube shorts. Like, so, and the thing is, because I've been busy lately, I haven't been able to do like the YouTube shorts with the toys on the turntable. I just didn't have time lately. And then so sometimes people will go, oh, I don't see my favorite things on this channel, so I will unsubscribe. You know, because I don't want my channel to be just one specific thing. Like always video games, or, you know, always toy collecting, always Hot Wheels, or G.I. Joes, or, you know, or like this, paint, you know, model painting. I want it to be a lot of different things. So basically anything I'm interested in. And who knows, I might add other things. Oh, jeez. Did I get this? Yeah, I got this one. So yeah, if you were the guy out there that unsubscribed, please consider resubscribing again. Oh, man. I'm not like a professional studio that I have unlimited time to make videos and do streams. I'm not even making money out of it. I'm losing money doing streams. I mean, there's some subscribers, you know, on the Twitch, but it's not enough to cover everything and the hours I put into this. As a hobby, it's cool because you don't have to take so much of your lifetime and stay. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm not a professional streamer. As cool as that would be, you know, I have to take care of my dad. You know, there's family obligations. There's work I have to do. So, a lot of things besides, making YouTube videos or live stream. How come the brush won't get in there? Am I out of paint? Let's put more paint. Shake it up. Think you can appreciate more something when it's a hobby than a full-time job? Yeah, I know. Sometimes I was very stressed out about, you know, oh my God, no one's viewing my video, and then, you know, just getting stressed out over it, and then it was like, it's not fun. And it wouldn't be fair anyway, because like I said, I don't have professional equipment. I don't have a staff of editors. Like, I don't even edit the videos, really. Only a few of them I've tried to edit, but I don't know how, really. Okay, we're getting there. All right. I feel like this is almost a disaster, but you know, when you paint model kits, it's like it looks bad until it looks good, which means when you start out, it's going to look terrible, but as you keep going and correcting and adding more details, it will look better until eventually it comes together and looks good. Okay. How am I going on time? Wow, that was a half hour already? Okay, so we are done with the gray. Let's see, but I'm enjoying what you're recording and it's not brainstorming you. Exactly. So for now, I'm just doing a relaxing, you know, painting up this thing. All right. What else we're doing? Okay, let's try. I guess we should go to the lighter gray. Yeah, so we put a dark gray down, and then now we're going to put a lighter gray. Well, no, maybe the lighter gray we should do last. Let's do the wood color. Okay. Let me wash this brush. That way it's not super sticky. All right, hold on. Here, you get to look at the background of all those paints and stuff. Let me just wash this brush. Alright, it has been a long time since I've done a hobby stream. Let's see, stress less, just chilling? Exactly. So what episode are you on, Raven, of Game of Thrones? See, look, we cleaned the brush. Remember that was all dark and gray? Paint. We just dry out the brush so we can use it again. Episode 4, season 4. What's going on in that part? Man, season 4. There's so many. That's close to the end, right? Wasn't it 5 seasons? I forget. Alright, hold on a moment. This new UI for the Twitch, it's a little tricky to use sometimes. Oh, there's 8 seasons? Oh my gosh. I thought, because I remember a friend of mine told me that the seasons coincide with the books. So I think there's only 5 books. So I thought there was only 5 seasons. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing the brown. Okay. Let's use this color. This burnt Americana burnt umber. Why is it so washed out? Oh, because the lamp is right on it. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Oh, we need another cap. Oh. Alright. Let's tilt it back down to what we're doing. Got another cap. You know what? This, I think, would benefit from bending this forward. Okay, we'll see how that works. Because the tripod has a bendy arm. Okay. Where's the other brush? We'll use the smaller one. Oh no, if I bend the tripod that way, it gets in the way of the lamp. Okay, did I color all of these side ones too? Okay. Alright, let's just do what we do. So, paint the wood. Yeah. So we could get some details. Doesn't have to look perfect. And this kind of terrain can be used not only for like World War II games, but also fantasy games like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons. I have a Game of Thrones miniatures game also. I've got a few armies for it, but they're not painted yet. I have a Stark army, Baratheon, Lannister, Greyjoy. I bought a bunch of them because they were on sale. Yeah. So we're just getting some brown paint on there. So it starts looking like wood. Doesn't have to be perfect because you can imagine this was, you know, exploded and probably on fire at some point. So it's not gonna be perfect looking. Okay. It looks like we're looking up from the bottom floor. Oh, that's fine. Like, you don't have to paint the bottom part, but Sometimes I feel like you might as well just put a little bit of paint there at least. Okay. Da-da-da. Do you have a favorite character in Game of Thrones? Oh man, mine would be, who is the dwarf? Oh man, it was Tyrion Lannister, and he was so cool. The actor for that has some good movies too. I like this movie, The Station Agent. And then there was another movie that he did where he was part of a LARP group, like a group that did medieval Dungeons and Dragons, like live action role playing. It was pretty cool. You love him? Yeah, so funny. Such a good character. Like super smart, and you know, despite his disadvantages, he can get out of situations by just being smart. Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Do you like also Lord of the Rings? Oh man, I really feel like rewatching the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen them. You also have an interest in the evolution of Sansa? Is which one is that? That's one of the daughters, right? Isn't it? Oh, what was it? Yeah, I think it's one of the Stark daughters. I think she eventually becomes, you know, their leader. Yeah. That's the thing. The women characters all start out, you know, like powerless and weak, but then, you know, through all the circumstances and overcoming things, become like the strongest leaders. Why won't the paint stick? Is it? Oh, that's put too much. We'll fix that later. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's, you know, it's a ruined building. Okay. All right. Is there any more wood on here? I see. Oh, that's fine. I see some wood over here on the ground. Some over here. Let's see. Ah, you gotta go? Oh, you have school tomorrow. Oh no, what time is it? Must be 5 o'clock, must be 10 or 11. See you on World of Warship stream? Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow for World of Warships, either tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, I hope to see you also. And Raven, a big peacekeeper salute to you. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Thank you, Raven. Oh man. Fun to have some company while painting. Okay, just to make it a little splotchy, so, and uneven. So there's more, you know, interest and detail. You think, is that wood? I don't know if that's wood. Okay. Let's see if there's any other wood on these. That looks like wood. Okay. Here. Do you think these things would be wood? Or is that stone? I think it's stone. Okay. Alright, we got 2 colors down. Things are looking alright. Let's see, is there any wood on the chimney? I would think that would be all different stones. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see this? I think that's stone. I mean, this part might be wood. We'll just dry brush it a little. I don't know. Could be. Like a beam. Cool. Alright, let me wash this brush. Because if I don't wash it, the paint will dry on it and be even harder to come off. I've got laundry going in the laundry room. That's where I wash the brushes. So if you hear laundry machine in the background, that's what that is. Well, this didn't come out that clean, but later I'll give it a full cleaning. Usually if I have the time, I clean it with rubbing alcohol. But you don't have to do that during a project, just at the end of a project. Alright, what would be the next step? Light gray. That's what we were going for. We did the zinc. Okay. So we started with zinc, this, and then now we'll do some slate gray. right? Yeah, let's do that. Just to get some layers. And this one will be dry brushed. So we're gonna lightly dry brush the whole thing. I think, do we do the plaster now? No, we don't do the plaster now. Okay. Here, got this going. All right, so we will put light gray. And so before, what we were doing was called overbrushing, where it's not really a full dry brush, although it would have been better. But we're trying to speed up the process for stream. So we got this going. We already put down the slate gray. We put out the burnt umber. Now we're going to put the slate gray. Oh yeah, the first color was zinc gray. Yeah. Well, then we're just going to put a lighter gray on and see how it goes. Should we use this or go for the smaller brush? Nah, it's bigger is better. Okay. Or even, yeah, we got an even bigger brush. Let's use the even bigger brush. Okay. So let's tap tap. And then we are going to dry brush. I think. Let's tilt this down. Okay. So there's the smaller pieces. So let's see. Well, we're not going for perfect. You know, it's terrain. I'm just putting, you know, making a chill stream of. Yeah, see, so getting a lighter gray on there does make a difference. Bum, bum, bum. Oh man, I have so much hero quest terrain to do. There's so many stone doors and dungeon furniture. I couldn't believe there was so much dungeon furniture in the game. And I'm just like so not wanting to do it. It's just too much. I was like, why did I buy this? I'm buying myself more trouble with getting the big set. The first light Heroescape set is at least cardboard terrain. But the plastic terrain, as nice as it is, it's a big headache. Alright, that's looking nice. But I guess it's like this. I mean, you could just pretty much chill, dry brush the whole thing. And it'll look nice either way. You know, just like a light effort. Like, even if I left it like this, you know, it's acceptable to me. We'll keep going and adding a little more details. Yeah, it's looking all right. Okay. That's that. Oh, I forgot this dumb thing. Forgot to put brown on there. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get the brown. One piece of wood. That's fine. Okay. This is just a tiny like scatter terrain piece I made. There was like some leftover pieces, so I was like, okay, just glue all the leftover pieces together just so we don't throw it out. Look at me using the royal we. Oh, I got too much on there. That's fine. We'll probably just put some contrast paint on it after. Alright, that's that. Did I do this? Is this the one I did? Sometimes I can, yeah, this is the one I need to do. Bolt Action. I can't wait to get playing on this. I've been wanting a World War II game, and I have Bolt Action, and I have Flames of War. I just don't, I have stuff built, I just don't have anything painted. I mean, I have a few things painted, but not enough to play a game. Okay. That is... Why is it so sketchy? I think the brush needs to be cleaned, but these bristles are, this is not a good dry brush. What did I buy? Panda Fly. It's like so, the bristles are just so rough. Like, see all the streaks? The makeup brushes I bought were way better than this. I guess it has its uses. I mean, I'm doing this on terrain. If I was doing this on miniatures, I'd use the what do you call it? The makeup brushes, the elf makeup brushes. Those are really good. Even though they're cheap, like maybe like $1.25. Like I forgot, like this set I think was $10 maybe. So you think maybe like $3 each? I don't know if they were 10. Maybe they were more. I forget. But this Panda Fly one is not very good. Alright. Da-da-da. Like I wanted to see what like an Amazon cheapy dry brush set would be like, and it's okay, but it's also not okay. Did I get the bottom of the other thing? I mean, you don't need to paint the bottom, but just like a light dry brush would be fine. Alright, now I do the main house. Let's get more texture. Alright. Are we out of paint already? Okay. What's the color I was using? It's not neutral gray. It's not that. Oh my god, where's the color I was using? Oh, here it is. This one. Slate gray. Yeah. You gotta shake up the paints. Because this is like not a very good paint. It's like a craft paint. But, I mean, for terrain, It's fine. I'm not gonna spend expensive paint on terrain. Bum 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 bum. Ba ba doo be doo ba. Man. All right. Dry brush. Okay. Oh, well, that just covered everything. It's fine. I don't know how I'm going to do the plaster parts. I think I'm probably just going to stipple it. It would be a pain in the neck to just do. Yes. Okay. So this is basically just to show you dry brushing on terrain, and that you don't really have to stress over terrain. I mean, if you want to, you can make it a masterpiece, but you buy so many starter sets, and then so many miniature game starter sets come with terrain, and then a lot of people are like, oh, this is daunting to do. Kind of like what I was talking about with the Hero Escape set. I mean, Hero Quest set with all the dungeon terrain. And I'm like, you know what? Just spray paint it all black and then dry brush it. It'll be time consuming, but not skill. How do I put it? You don't need a lot of skill to get it done. Just time. See, dry brushing is... If you don't know what dry brushing is, it's just... See how I dip it in the paint? Dip. On like a big fluffy brush. See how uneven the bristles are? Now this is not a very good dry brush, but... And then, just on some paper towel, wipe off a bunch of it. And then, you know, just get in there. Like, lightly rub it onto the textured surface so that, you know, paint gets on the edges and does the work for you. I mean, it doesn't have to, especially on ruined terrain, like ruined buildings, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, almost got paint on the iPad. Oh, man. Jeez. I probably did get paint on the iPad. So what our process would be is, I don't know if I'm going to put a wash on this. I might just skip that. But you could put as much or as little effort as you think you want. And even though this isn't the best terrain, this Warlord Games, Bolt Action, Ruined Farmhouse for World War II. This could be used in a fantasy game. You can use this in Dungeons and Dragons. Malifaux. I think it's too small for Age of Sigmar, but yeah, possibly you could use it. Kings of War. A lot of stuff. Alright, is that the gray done? Did I miss anything? Did I get this? I don't even know if I got this side. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's really streaky. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, don't stress about mistakes. You could always correct things or just roll with it. You know, like, have you ever gotten like like toys or something, like action figures or something? There's like a paint mistake. Now you know what the now you know what the little kids painting in the toy factories go through. Oh man. Yeah. That's why sometimes things don't come out perfect. They're like, they just hit something like this, and then it's like, whatever. Not my problem. You know, and then these streaks, if you put like a little bit of wash on it, it starts to look like, say, like rain and soot streaks. So it's all good. All right. It's looking pretty good. You could even leave it like this and it would be fine. You know, a lot of, like, philosophically, people say, oh, your terrain shouldn't be like super pro painted because, you know, you want your miniatures to stand out and you want the terrain to be unnoticeable background, you know, because if the terrain looks better than the miniature, then you've got a problem. Alright, cool. We're getting there. Alright. Again, I do have to wash these brushes. So I'm going to wash these and then come right back. And then I think the next step would be probably the bleached bone kind of color. So I can stipple on for the plaster and also dry brush the wood. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's enjoy looking at the paint. Okay. BRB. Also, let me know if you guys want to see the whole process of getting this Bolt Action starter set painted. I mean, it's the cheapy starter set, so it's only like 12 German troops and 12 American troops. And then I could probably do a stream painting those up. We'll see. And then maybe I could do a stream doing the tutorial missions. Okay, I need these brushes dry again. So you can't dry brush if the brush is wet. Just doesn't work. All right. And then we will go with the bleached bone kind of color. Do I have it? Is this it? I have antique white. I feel like that's not the color I should go with. I have bleached sand. I guess it's the same thing. All right, let's go with that. So these are just, you know, when you buy a gallon of water, this is the tops for them. So I find they're perfect as a little paint thing. And then when they get too dirty, you just throw them out. Jeez. Uh-oh, it's clogged. Okay, I'm gonna need a toothpick. Let me find one. I know I have one here somewhere. These things always get clogged. So, see, you just need a toothpick to ream them out. There we go. Oh, is this paint not good anymore? Shake it up. No, it sounds good. Okay. No. Why is it? There we go. All right. What are we doing? I think the stucco of the building, we're gonna just like stipple. I wonder if this is small enough or do I need smaller? Let me look for another smaller brush. I got so many brush sets. I always buy the cheap ones because I'm cheap. So like you go to Walmart, like look at this. This was at Ollie's for like $4. So not bad. There was one I already used. So $4, and I think these were maybe $10, 10 or 12 at Walmart. So totally usable. And then like if they go bad, you just throw them out. They're not Winsor and Newton, but you know, they're cheap enough to use for a while, you know, a good amount of time, and then disposable. Okay, I think we just stipple. So we're not dry brushing, we're stippling now. So stippling is almost like dry brushing, so you do that, and then tap, 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 tap. See? Instead of brushing, it's tapping. All right, let's see what we can do. I always start with the small pieces, so then tap, 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 tap. See? have to be perfect. And then we're just like layering on color. Just so it's not all gray. Da-da-da. I feel like I needed a more bleached bone-ish color. Well, this is bleached bone-ish enough. And this doesn't have to be perfect. And we're probably going to put a wash on this to dirty it up. But just an indication that this used to be a nice house before it became rubble. That's just kind of what we're going for. It's like, hey, somebody lived here. Okay. So yeah, you don't have to really stress about it. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to. It's just, you know, where do you think the plaster should be? So we've gone over dry brushing, and now we're doing stippling. Oh, we started with over brushing, then dry brushing, and now stippling. Sometimes you want to get a little like that. Da-da-da. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's ruined. I can't imagine, I mean, if you're going to do like an unruined house and not ruined house, then you would have to be more careful. Okay. Just kind of like where you see things that could possibly be plaster. Boom, 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 boom. And, you know, just be chill about it. I mean, it looks fine to me. Alright, next one. Just wanna, like, sketchy. I don't know if I should do something about that, these, but, you know. So yeah, things. Oh, by the way, if things are too quiet, feel free to play music while watching. I don't play music during streams just because, when you sign up for Twitch, they tell you there's strict copyright rules, and they do flag you if you break them. So I try to stay within the rules so I don't get in trouble. So you might see a lot of streamers just break those rules, but it's fine for them. I just would like to keep it legit. Alright. Da-da-da-dum. Because, when I was in college, so I was a communications major. No, I started as a business major and then communications. And when you go into communications, and also I was an English minor, so English literature. So one of the things they teach you right away in communications, which involves graphic design, all the arts, what do you call it? Advertising, marketing. When you study those, and also, media, it's all like media, like film, photography. One of the required classes is you have to take a law class on copyright. So that's why I stick to copyright laws, because we learn. It's one of the first things they teach you in college for media. Because you don't want to mess with big companies and get on their bad side. Oh, okay. Do I want to do that? And the laws make sense. I mean, fair use is really only applicable to education, even though everybody stretches it and then makes anything fair use, but that's really not the case. And one of the stipulations on fair use is you have to not make any money on, what do you call it? With the use of copyrighted material, even if you're only using a small portion of it. And since Twitch streamers like me are affiliated and make ad revenue and subscription revenue, that automatically disqualifies you from any form of copyright fair use. And that's why I stay within the rules. Like, it's automatic disqualification if you make even a dime. Like, I make what? I think I make $1 a month in ad revenue. Even that tiny amount will disqualify you from fair use. Oh, fudge. You make mistakes, but you just roll with it. Ba-ba-boom. This used to be a nice house. It's all scuffed up now. So yeah, feel free to play music at home while I am painting and you watch along. Stippling. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Depth perception was like, what am I looking at? Because I'm not actually looking at the model right now. I have the iPad on a tripod for filming. And I have the iPad screen between me and the model. So I'm actually looking at the iPad screen with a very magnified view of the model. So that makes things easier but harder at the same time. Makes it easier because I can see the details better. But it makes it harder because of depth perception. Yeah, this is going to need a wash of some sort. Okay. Oof, it's hard to get the brush in there because this thing is in the way of my hand, so. Also, the plaster details are just not as pronounced as in the middle. I mean, on the outside. Oh, jeez. So, and plus this is in the way. Let's just get like a hint of. You know, we get as much of this as we can. Like the more little details we add, it all adds up. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Stippling. Okay. We're almost there. We're getting there. And then the next step would be like to put a little bit of glazing or washing on like individual stones. All right. Oh, whole side I just ignored. Stipple, 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 stipple. So stippling's just light tapping, just to transfer some of the color, but like unevenly. We're giving the indication of like plaster. Or stucco. I mean, if you have stucco on your house, you could just look at it. You get an idea of what it looks like. I have stucco on our house. Oh, missed one. Okay. So yeah, this used to be a nice house. And then the war happened. What happened to the family that lived here? Who knows? Okay. Exterior. Done. Interior. I think I missed this. Yeah, there's a few I missed. Okay, let's start from here. We did that. Let's get it all the way up. Oh, fudge. Depth perception. Okay. Top. Oh, I didn't do that because it's too close to the wood, but it's fine. How about below? As above, so below. Okay. Oh, jeez. Did I get paint on the iPad? All right. Okay. Well, How long is the stream? An hour and a half already. Okay. All right. Now, with the same color, I'm probably gonna dry brush the wood. So let's get the medium dry brush. Oh, we're gonna need a little more paint. Let's wipe our fingers because paint got on our fingers. Alright, so we're dry brushing now, not stippling, so we get a little bit. Wipe it off. Wipe it off until most of it's off. This particularly, I don't want very little paint. So keep scrubbing it until you think it's too much. Okay. This is a terrible. Okay. See those hairs? This is a terrible dry brush. So Panda Fly on Amazon, don't buy this. It's just terrible. Okay, so like the Elf dry brush, makeup brushes that you could get anywhere, like at CVS, Amazon, Walmart. In the makeup section is, look at the hairs coming off, is just far superior. Than this Panda Fly nonsense. I thought the name sounded good. So I bought it. It wasn't good. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Unfortunately, we do have to do the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, jeez, it wasn't centered. It's okay. Kind of get the idea. You can also jab at things. It's not, you know. But the idea is we want very little color. Let's load up more color. Okay, there. Scrub off most of it. I like to scrub it on the paper towel and then on some white paper, because then you can see how much of the paint is still there. Here we just want the edges to get some color. Man, look at those bristles. This is the worst dry brush. Oh, I need to get these edges. You know, and then this is a roof, so you would imagine there's a lot of bird poop and stuff up here too. So we can explain any overabundance of the bleached bone color to be bird poop. Like you just jab it and then it's like, okay, that's bird poop. Like right up here, you could just I think we have to dry brush that chimney like some black or yeah, some soot color. See, like we overdid that, so bird poop. We could just stipple two to get some. Let's do that. Let's get a bird poop splotch. Yeah. There we go. You don't need a lot. Like here too. Okay. Let's try to brush that middle area. It's all bird poop. Alright. Did I do the other thing? Yeah, it's kind of... I think if we put more, it would be a little too much. That's fine. That's fine too. Okay. Let's dry brush the tops. Dry brush. I get the edges? Okay. Yeah, we kind of overdid that. That's fine. Dry brush that. Dry brush that. This one's done. Okay, let's get all the stone edges done. Okay. Okay, just a little on this chimney. Okay. So much bird poop. All right. Okay. So we've done overbrushing. dry brushing, stippling. Now we're going to use a little bit of wash. Alright, time to wash the brushes again. But we're going to put like some tints and glazing or something. We'll figure it out. Okay, let me wash these brushes. I'll be right back. Okay, so what this needs now is a little bit of color. So I'm thinking browns and greens is what we'll be using. All right, let's find some appropriate colors. Let's see. Some shamrock green. Oh, yeah, maybe that. We need some form of brown. Where are the brown colors? Did I? Oh, okay. I had them set aside for another project. Let me find it. No, let's just leave that. We'll find a different brown. Let's... sand golem. Sand golem is more of a yellow. We'll try this desolate brown. Okay. Got two colors to try out. Is anybody still watching? Alright. Cool. Welcome, Blissful Badger, and welcome, Alakar. A big peacekeeper salute to you. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Alright, let's get back to this house. Alright, so we're going to try the shamrock green and then this desolate brown. So we have to shake them up because I don't think I've ever used these colors. Okay, let's move these like this. Okay, for speed paints, we use this silicone thing as our palette because paint doesn't stick to it. So at the end of the thing, you just have to pop them off into the garbage. See, it's like a popper. See? Silicone popper. So when the paint dries on it, just go over the garbage can, go boop, and it pops right out. I mean, I could use that for all kinds of paints. I just like it for the contrast paints. Like these, I use for regular paints. These are water jug caps. You can use soda caps or anything. Alright. Oh, that's too much. Why is it all goopy? Alright. I'm not going to use this full strength because it is not what we need. I am going to need... do I need a brush? Like a not dry brush? I think I do. Okay, let me find... Oh my god, where's all the brushes I have? There they are. Okay. Hold on, let me get a brush. Okay, I think this will work. I'll use a flat brush. No, I think a flat brush would not be what I need. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay. Cool. We got some water here already. Let's put some water in here. Let's pull some of this. Because we don't want it full strength. Ooh, is that green too green? Might be. Okay, let's see. Let's try to... What do you think? I mean, at least it's thin. So let's... Oh, geez. How did it... I was like, how did it get brighter? Must be a lot that was loaded on the brush. Is that a... I don't know if that's... It's not mossy enough for me. Like, I think it's too bright. But you know what? If we water it down, it'll probably just be perfect. You know, we want like some kind of moss. Is what I'm looking for. Let's try the other color too. So this is Desolate Brown. You know, it's not a science, it's an art. And it's okay to mix the colors too, so let's see what this looks like diluted. Okay. What does it look like diluted? Well, that looks like nothing at all. Okay. That feels like too much to me. I think that looks all right. No, that was too much water. How's that looking to you? Huh. It's looking fine. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see how it works on this piece. Da-da-da. It gives it some character. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Let's try it on that middle piece. I mean, look at that. Okay. Oh, that's a little much. How is it with the green? Hey, that looks pretty good with the green. Do we want to do all of them like this? I think more diluted. No, when you dilute it too much, it's... Yeah, it's tough to judge. So you see what I'm doing. I'm trying to adjust in the little cups how much water. And they all don't have to be the same. Like, let's get some of that green in here. What do you think? Yeah, kind of like that. We didn't get any green on the outside. Maybe between the tops to get some of this green. Oh, that's too... I want some of that brown in there. I keep hearing noise outside, but I think it's Sunday, so it's probably the neighborhood kids playing basketball or something. I like that little green tint over there. Okay. See? It's like glazing. There we go. See how it's not all the same, but it's like modeled. Cool. Maybe some on the wood. How does it look on the wood? Oh, look at that. Okay. Cool. Thank think it's looking a little bit alright. Alright, how's the house doing? Do we do this? I mean, we do it. Let's do that last. At least the smaller pieces we can experiment with. So let's get that weird brown color. Yeah, see, it makes it look kind of mossy. And then see, since these stone slabs were sideways, maybe they got extra mossy. Let's see. Let's not put too much. Let's get that brown color. See? So it's like, have you ever seen like stone walls and stuff? How they kind of get like just a little bit of moss green on them? Like they need a power wash on them. So yeah. Get some of that brown color on there. Get extra dirty. But like not all of it. You know, just a hint of it. Cool. So like here's, okay, so this is what we were working on. And here's one that's not done yet. So you see the difference? Yeah. I think just having a little bit of something like really makes the piece. Cool. Alright, so we need some more of the brown. So we're using this desolate brown and the shamrock green. Kind of mixing them up. Adding some water so it's not too strong. Okay. 3 drops of that. Drops of that. And then various degrees of water here in the middle cups. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. What do we got here? it's not strong enough, but I don't want to overdo it. Maybe on this one we go super strong at the bottom. Okay. Let's get some of that green. Okay. There we go. I don't know. What do you think? Should the green be on the top or the bottom of the stones? You figure, does moss grow where there's sunlight? So it would be on the top? Or would it be at the bottom part of it? I don't know. You should go out and observe. Yeah, I think the combination of the browns and the greens it's perfect. Oh geez, am I touching the things? No, it's fine. It's fine. Da da dum, boom 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 boom. Da 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 da. Man, I'm trying to do the Lord of the Rings music, but I'm trying to leave some light areas at the top. I feel like we need like really dark brown in this. Okay. Okay. Let's get some of the green. This one we'll try green at the top. I don't know. That's fine. I think we'll get some of these gray stones too, eventually. Okay, we've done this. So we've done the inside. We've done the outside. To do some of the top. Let's get some moss. Okay. I think that looks alright. How did it go here? Yeah, you could see the green. Okay. We did this one. Let's maybe brown up here to get some color and some of the green. Oh, it's too much. It's fine. Okay. All right, now the main house. Okay. I think we're close to calling this done. I mean, we might want to do something about the cornerstones. But for now, we're doing... Oh, geez, that's too green. Where's the brown color? Get the green color, mix with some brown. This will be pure green. Okay. It's looking pretty good to me. We just don't want there to be a distinct pattern to what we're doing. Maybe like some at the very bottom, like very heavy green. It's looking all right. Do 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 ba boom. Could put streaks. That's one wall. A wonder wall. Slip inside the eye of my mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You've said that you've never been in a rock and roll dream. Da 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 da. Man, I'm getting all those lyrics wrong. But yeah, Wonderwall. That's by Oasis. Oh, fudge. Da 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 da. All right. Let's get all the exteriors done first. get that green. All right. Basically just, I think, brown at the bottom and then green at the top. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a little much. Got some water on that. Get some of that in here. All right. I think it's looking all right. Dun-dun. There was another, this is not a wholly original thing. I've seen another YouTuber do this. I forget the name. So not 100% my ideas, but I'm putting what I learned into practice. And doing it my own way. With the tools I have available. I think we're out of the brown. Let's get more brown into the well. All right. Whew. Hands are getting tired. All right. For those of you just coming here, we're using Shamrock Green and Desolate Brown. Oh, jeez. My arm hit the lamp. Okay. I feel like the light is not strong enough. Oh, jeez. Okay. I just splattered some. God dang it. It's fine. Da-da-dum. Daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. I keep hitting that because it's in the way, and it's like almost like it's not there, but it is. See, just like that. Da, 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 Oh, jeez, okay. I couldn't see what that was at that angle. Alright. We need to model this. Why do I keep banging into this? I keep banging into this because this little stubby thing is like just in the way. Like I hit it over here. You know what? Variations of the color is fine. even if accidental. It's too much. Okay. We need some green. There's not enough. I mean, it's the interior, but then it's also... Is this interior really interior anymore? So... Oh, did we miss this entire part? Yeah, we totally missed that. Let's hit it with some green at the top. Some people go, oh, there's moss growing there. Yeah. Oh, the whole interior. Da, 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 da. That's a good song, Daydream Believer, by the Monkees. Oh man, that was a time. That's when music was real and not manufactured. Oh, we're under. There would be no moss here, but you know what? Like I said, is it really still an interior anymore? Not really. So it's just dirty. Let's get some moss right here. Get all the green. I wonder what other colors I could have used. Let's get like heavy green at the bottom. It's too much. It's a mistake. That was a mistake. Let's dirty it down. So I know there's that. Some people have that dirty down rust and their moss thing, but you don't really need it. You could just use this stuff. Speed paint. Speed paint is good. Works great. All right. I think for the most part we're done. Let's get some green. Right. Yeah. See? Like it's rotting wood. Oh, we haven't even touched the... That's... There we go. That looks right to me. Not too much. Oh no, low power mode. Oh no, we're at 10% battery. How long has the stream been? 2.5 hours? Let me go plug in the power cord on the iPad. But we're just about finishing up. So, you know, I might touch up things after stream a little bit, but probably not by much. And if you want to see finished glamour shots of the model, they'll be up probably the next day. Instagram, on the YouTube, what do you call it? The community section or the post section, and probably on the Twitter. So please check out all of those. The YouTube, the Twitter, the Instagram, yeah, a bunch of fun stuff. But yeah, our house is looking really good. Let's look at, okay, so you've got this ruined piece of thing, wall. I mean, you know, it's a messed up house for a World War II game. So this section of building. Oh, I didn't get this. We have to get that. So let's get the brown color. Paint a little bit of the brown color there. Actually, this is green already, so it looks all mossy. All right, that looks good to me. Yeah. So I painted this ruined wall. I feel like I didn't dry brush enough in there. That's fine. Here's our house, a ruined house. We've got the moss growing on everything. Got our ruined roof. I feel like I screwed that up there. Got a chimney. The interior. If you want to know what this looks like, so it'll be like this, and then like here's our World War II guy. He'll be hanging out. It's like, oh no, there's a sniper in the house. Pew, pew. See? Or I'll be in the front of the house. It's like, oh no, we gotta get inside. The artillery's firing. So, you know, oh, he's here. He's behind cover. See? Yeah, I think the mossy green and the brown worked out well. It's a little sloppy, but it's fine. Like moss growing on the roof here. Looks alright to me. I feel like I could do, like, I don't think that is what a chimney looks like. Nah, maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe let's put some of that brown color on there. Like, just to make it dirty. Fudge. Yeah. Because, you know, it's a chimney. There'll be a lot of smoke coming out and stuff. So the top of the chimney is probably super dirty. Yeah, so kind of like that. Yeah, I wish I could get a good side shot, but you're gonna have to imagine it. Let me see, maybe if I lower the tripod. See? Let's get the rest of this. In the frame. See? So this is what we've painted up today. How do you like it? Does it looks all right, you know? Let's get our World War II guys. It's like, oh no, throw a grenade, all right. See? Pretty cool. And this is for the Bolt Action game. All right, everyone. I think I'm tired. So I think this was a pretty good paint stream. You know, let me know in the chat. I mean, and the comment section. Oh, the comments might still be disabled on the YouTube, but I will re-enable it at some point. Probably soon. We had some trolling happening, so I had to turn it off for a little bit. But yeah. Cool. All right, everyone. If you enjoyed this live or as a past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow and making a new friend. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, please subscribe. Somebody unsubscribed lately, but I think it's because I haven't posted the YouTube shorts in a while. Well, I mean, what do I expect, man? I can't post up every day, every week, constantly. I do it when I can. And check out the Instagram too. Super fun stuff. Yeah. And catch me when I'm live here on Twitch. We could chat about the games, the painting streams, the puzzle games I play. and all the fun stuff. And to all my peacekeepers out there, especially Raven, Shumkus, I see you lurking there, Blissful Badger. Oh, there was somebody else here earlier. I forgot who. My friend Sev. A big peacekeeper salute to all of you. Peace angels in the chat. Oh, Corn was here. Thank you, Corn. Oh man, it's the Warhammer stuff. Well, this isn't Warhammer, but it's like Warhammer, but it's World War II. A big peacekeeper salute to you, Corn, and everybody watching and lurking today. Yeah, we're doing World War II now. So what we're doing is, let me move the tripod up. Oh, jeez. Oh, almost dropped the iPad. We're doing Bolt Action. This World War II, Warlord Games, Field Manual, Wage World War II on your tabletop. So yeah, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like Warhammer, but with model kits and little World War II guys. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any, if you want to learn this stuff, let me know. That's what I'm here for. So, a big peacekeeper salute, and I will see you next time. Peace, everyone. Good night.